What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and overnight we had some breaking news come out. We now have a deal on stimulus. This is your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. And just to clarify, you're going to be seeing here in just a second from all of these articles coming out that this is for the second portion of the infrastructure bill known as human infrastructure, which is going to be pretty much more stimulus provisions for people through the process of reconciliation. And we have an agreement on the number. Take a look here. Articles just coming out this morning and late last night. Democrats reach a deal on $3.5 trillion price tag on infrastructure bill. So they're going to be providing $3.5 trillion worth of provisions in stimulus. And we're going to be finding out, they're saying potentially today, what is going to be included in that. Now keep in mind, as always, these are proposals, negotiations, but they have an overall price tag. We're going to see what they try to get in, and we're going to see senators say, we want this included, we don't want this included. So we're going to be seeing what unfolds here. But here's another article that just came out. U.S. Senate Democrats agreed to $3.5 trillion for budget reconciliation bill. Here's another one. Senate Democrats reach $3.5 trillion deal on Biden's human infrastructure. So again, just to clarify, this is only the second portion that's specified stimulus money for people. And it says this is going to be his agenda and Medicare expansion. We're going to be looking a little bit more into that later on in this article. And Senate Democrats reach a deal on $3.5 trillion reconciliation package. So you guys, we have a deal on the overall price tag for this stimulus package. I'm going to be diving into the details, getting you caught up as to what we know so far, what we're hearing, and how things are going to be unfolding as of today, July 14th, 2021. But before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate this breaking news update on stimulus and infrastructure and everything that's unfolding right now, do me a quick favor, just takes a second, smash that like button, leave your comments, and share this out if you think other people need to hear about it. Just takes a second, really helps me out a lot. And if this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and you can come and join the viewing community. Come and join what we like to call the Ram Fam, and I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff happening right now. And if you got any specific questions for me, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get ready to dive right in, because this is just coming out and it's very likely there's going to be a lot more information rolling out today as we could hear about potential provisions included, amounts, and a whole lot more details. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at two different articles today, but we're going to be starting off with this one from Insider that just came out a little while ago that says Senate Democrats on Tuesday announced that they struck a deal on a $3.5 trillion price tag for an infrastructure package to expand Medicare and strengthen social safety net programs and skirt Republicans staunchly opposed to more federal spending. Now, combined with the $579 billion bipartisan infrastructure deal, the party line agreement would amount to $4.1 trillion in fresh spending. It would be among the largest spending bills ever taken up by Congress as Democrats aim to wield their slim majorities to level the playing field within the economy. So just to clarify, this is massive. This is by far the biggest one that we've had so far during this pandemic. They're saying it's amongst the largest of all time. And you can see here, it says Stephen Dennis, Senate Budget Democrats announcing plan for a $3.5 trillion budget package. Now, reading on, it says, this is the most significant piece of legislation passed since the Great Depression, and I am delighted to be part of having helped to put this together, said Senator Bernie Sanders. He told reporters on Tuesday evening, and he pushed for a party line package larger than $3 trillion in recent days. Now, the plan is poised to undergo an arduous reconciliation process, a legislative tactic requiring only simple majority to pass the bill. Now, in a 50-50 Senate, that means that Democrat senators must stick together for the plan to succeed over a united Republican opposition. So right now, the Senate is split 50-50, and in order for them to pass it with a majority vote, that means that all Democrats in the Senate, both progressive and moderates, they all have to come together and agree. So they really have to make every single senator happy. Now, reading on, the article says that the agreement didn't include many specifics on which policies would ultimately be included. So at this point, we have an overall price tag, but we don't know the provisions. So if you're wondering, are we going to be seeing an extension of the child tax credit? Will there be stimulus checks, free college tuition, free childcare? All of these provisions we've been wondering, well, we don't know yet. And as you know, when these details are released, this is still in proposal form. They still need to assemble the bill, and still, until it is passed into law, those provisions could change. Things could get taken out or things could get put in. We will see. But we don't have that information just yet. Now it says, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said that it would expand Medicare to cover vision, dental, and hearing services. Now the Congressional Budget Office projected that in 2019 that would cost $358 billion over 10 years. Now Democrats, leaving the negotiations, expressed confidence about the top-line agreement and said that they would turn it into a bill in the coming weeks. So hopefully here in the next couple weeks, we will get an official bill from this agreement. We are very proud of this plan, and we know we have a long road to go, said Schumer to reporters. So I just want to clarify that this is a historic stimulus package, massive, one of the largest we have ever seen, if not the largest. Now, you might be wondering, how are we going to be paying for it? Well, the article says, jumping down, listen to this. Senator Mark Warner of Virginia said that the spending would be fully paid for with tax increases. So, more taxes are going to be on the way. Democrats, they have labored to avoid tax hikes on households earning under $400,000 in keeping with President Joe Biden's campaign pledge. So we're hearing that more taxes are going to be on the way to help pay for this next stimulus package. Now, once again, we don't know all the details of what they're going to be including in here. We might be hearing from that today on specific provisions. However, we do have another article here, and this one is from USA Today, where they break down a little bit of what they believe is going to be included. And it says, human infrastructure. Proposals included expanded caregiving for the disabled and elderly, universal pre-kindergarten, subsidized childcare, free community college, national paid family leave, extended child tax credits, and an assortment of environmental initiatives. Now, Schumer and Democrats also added a plan to expand Medicare, long a battle cry for progressives, including coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And Biden is set to meet with Senate Democrats at the Capitol Wednesday, today, to discuss the agreement. So we could be hearing more on these provisions here very soon. And once we do, I'll be sure to share with you anything that rolls out. Now, notice in there, just to clarify, they did not suggest anything about a fourth federal level stimulus check. Now, that could always get put in, but at this moment, it is not currently listed among those things that they think could be included. But either way, you guys know that I will always report to you whatever is unfolding and let you know the latest. So we'll see if it gets slipped in or not. But those are the current provisions that USA Today says they have heard will make it into this stimulus package. Well, you guys, that is the latest breaking news on the stimulus agreement that we have for the second portion of the infrastructure package known as the American Families Plan. It is going to be a $3.5 trillion package, and we're going to see what provisions get included. And I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button. It helps out the channel. I'd appreciate it. And if you're not already part of the viewing community and you want to stay up to date on all this breaking news and stuff that's going to be unfolding here in the coming days, there's going to be a lot. Be sure to stay tuned by hitting the subscribe button and turning on that notification bell so that way as soon as this comes out, you can be notified right away. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. And if you want to see what stocks or cryptos I'm trading in real time, be sure to join that Patreon group and get some free stocks and cryptos with the links in the description below. And with that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next video. Remember, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. You have guaranteed videos and then sporadic videos throughout the day as news pops up like this one right now. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.